University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, November 7th. My name is Benny Mitchell.
And my name is Topher Smith. Welcome back to Xavier News.
Next week, from November 10th to the 14th, will be Xavier's Spirit Week. Start off the week the way you wish you could dress every Monday, in pajamas. Tuesday is for showing hometown pride, while on Wednesday, you can wear matching outfits with your friends for Twin Day. Thursday, of course, is Throwback Thursday, where all old things become new again. Finally, Friday is Xavier Navy Day. Grab your Xavier Spirit wear and show some support for our school.
Xavier basketball is back and in full swing, and the team needs your support. Have a club or organization need some extra funding? Well, today, the Office of Student Involvement is hosting their annual banner competition. Create a unique and colorful banner that brings together your campus group and the basketball team. These banners will be on display all along the GSC to cheer on our Musketeers heading into the Spirit Week. Banners will be judged on aesthetics, uniqueness, content, inclusion of the sponsoring organization, and adhering to the positive message guideline. Top 3 winners will be awarded $300, $200, and $100. Show out today till 5:30 p.m. and bring your creativity.
It's everyone's favorite time of the week. It's Food Truck Friday. Sweets and Meats will be serving the first 150 students their signature barbecue 4 ways starting at 4 p.m. Per usual, this will be at the Scales of Justice. Today's Food Truck Friday will be powered by Bangor Hall and the Young Democratic Socialists of America, or YDSA. Stop on by for some delicious barbecue.
This weekend, get some holiday shopping done early at the Greater Cincinnati Holiday Market. This event features hundreds of boutiques and specialty stores. Shop for some decor, specialty clothing, one-of-a-kind treasures, or gourmet food. The market is located at the Sharonville Convention Center. Don't miss out on making the holiday special for everyone.
Halloween may be over, but the scares sure aren't. Today and Saturday, the infamous Dent Schoolhouse is hosting something called Lights Out. For those who may not know, the Dent Schoolhouse is known as the scariest haunted house in all of Ohio. During this experience, the haunted school's lights will be completely out, and the only thing participants will have to light their way are glow sticks. It's said that this is the most intense and scariest haunted house event of the year, so if you're going, make sure to bring a friend for some emotional and moral support.
This winter, prepare for some high-tech reports. Cincinnati officials announced that this winter, there will be some new changes to how snow and snow removal is reported. Cincinnati will start to use solar-powered cameras to get the best view of weather conditions. There are also more snowplow drivers, with 80 new employees removing snow. This winter definitely sounds like a safer one with these new changes.
Don't leave just yet. We'll be right back with more captivating stories.
Let's see when students begin celebrating Christmas.
Welcome back, Muskies. My name's Grayson Rowe, and I'm bringing you the question of the week. This week, we're asking Xavier students when they start celebrating Christmas. Today, I'm here with
Carly. Dorothy.
And when do you guys think it's the correct time to start celebrating Christmas?
November 1st. After Thanksgiving.
Good answers. I've got
Elijah.
with me here. And when do you start celebrating Christmas?
After Thanksgiving.
Good answer. And your name is?
Charlie.
And when do you start celebrating Christmas?
You gotta wait till after Thanksgiving.
100%.
December. Right when December starts. So after Thanksgiving.
That's the correct answer.
I'm a December 1st person.
Me too.
November 1st.
Okay.
After Thanksgiving. Yeah, after Thanksgiving, like December 1st.
I agree.
Whatever the day after Thanksgiving is. I don't know what that is this year.
Black Friday.
Black Friday is when you start celebrating Christmas. November's for Thanksgiving.
So true.
I start listening to Christmas music on November 1st, but then everything else is after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm not a big Christmas person, even though I might look like Santa Claus. But I don't know, right before it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's too early.
Agreed.
Topher, when do you start celebrating Christmas?
Well, personally, my family and I start celebrating somewhere around when Thanksgiving ends. What about you, sir?
I tell people that I celebrate after Thanksgiving, but I think any time after Halloween is good for me. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP, provides food assistance for more than 42 million people in America, making it the largest food assistance program in the country. Starting on November 1st, SNAP benefits did not roll out as usual, after the USDA froze funding due to the impact of the government shutdown. Following a court ruling, President Trump and his administration announced they will use a $4.6 billion emergency fund, about half of the regularly required amount, to help support families in need.
This weekend, a pair of cook-offs are taking place in the Cincinnati area. On Saturday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., the Cincinnati Fire Museum is hosting their 5th annual Firefighter Cook-Off, where local firefighters face off to make the best dish. Attendees get to taste the food, vote on the winner, and enjoy live music. On Sunday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., catch the Over the Rhine Chili Cook-Off at Low Spark. You can have a good time, taste free samples of all the chili entries, and even enter your own recipe for $7. Be sure to check out both of these must-taste events.
This past Tuesday, millions of Americans went to the polls to vote for Election Day. Here in Cincinnati, Aftab Pureval has won against Republican Corey Bowman. This will be Pureval's second 4-year term as a Democratic mayor of Cincinnati. Bowman conceded to Pureval, with the two in talks of collaboration in the future. Also on the ticket, Cincinnati's City Council had all 9 of their spots up for election this season. The people of Cincinnati passed 2 charter amendments, one to incentivize people to join the public safety sector, and the other to make candidates running for city council or mayor to report their campaign financials to the public in a clearer manner. The Democrats continued to win in the polls, with the Cincinnati Public Schools Board having all 4 democratically endorsed candidates win. Nationally, the 4 biggest mayoral races were in New York City, New Jersey, Virginia, and California. Democrats won in all 4 cases, with a historic win in New York City. Zohran Mamdani is the first ever Muslim and South Asian mayor of New York City and is a Democratic socialist. Mamdani won by having 50.4% of the votes. New York City saw the biggest mayoral voter turnout in over 50 years, with over 2 million people voting. We're glad to see the increase in voting on the local level, and remember, your voice matters.
This weekend, Cincinnati will hold the first ever Run for Tourette 5K. This charity event was organized entirely by 17-year-old Nathan Shamit in an effort to raise money for the Tourette Association of America. Nathan was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome at the age of 13 and is now a youth ambassador for the Tourette Association of America. The 5K will take place on Saturday, November 8th at 10 a.m. at Winton Woods Park. You can support Nathan by donating, sponsoring the event, or by participating in the race.
We were saddened to learn that the father of Cincinnati sports talk, Bob Trumpy, passed away last Sunday at the age of 80. Trumpy was drafted by the Bengals for the team's first season and played from 1968 to 1977. During his tenure, the tight end was selected for 4 Pro Bowls. Despite this, he is perhaps more well known for his broadcasting career. He called 4 Super Bowls, 4 Pro Bowls, and 3 Olympic Games, just to name a few. Trumpy is survived by his beloved wife, Pat, and his 2 sons, Matthew and Jason.
Attention all fellow film and television lovers. November is packed with an exciting amount of new movies and films. Local theaters like Cinemark and AMC will be showing a wide range of genres and motion pictures. Stay on the lookout for these hot new movies. Some of them include Predator Badlands, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, Good Fortune, Zootopia 2, Sarah's Oil, Nuremberg, The Running Man, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Keeper, Die My Love, Christie, and last but certainly not least, Wicked for Good. Our very own Office of Student Involvement will be busing students from Corrido to the Esquire Theater around 6:15 on Thursday, November 20th. Tickets are being sold for $7 on Engage XU. As of now, there are only 88 spots left, so get your tickets soon and enjoy this month's amazing movie selection.
Calling all Dr. Seuss fans, there is a news story to tell as a long-lost story has broken its shell. Discovered in UC San Diego's library archives, Sing the 50 United States has come alive. Written in the 1970s but never released, this patriotic rhyme is finally going to be unleashed. With the Cat in the Hat guiding the way, Dr. Seuss takes readers across the USA. From the mountains to the prairies, each state will get to cheer in that classic Seuss rhyme that we all hold dear. Set to hit the shelves June 2nd, 2026, fans can't wait for this long-lost text. Only 500,000 copies will roll off the press, making this rediscovered Seuss book a true success.
On Wednesday, students witnessed a CAF worker being asked to leave their position here at Xavier. The former worker shouted concerning comments involving the safety and cleanliness of the food being served to the students, claiming that there were maggots in the food. This caused many students to become unsettled and concerned about the safety of their food. Xavier University's Director of Auxiliary Services, Bill Morin, responded promptly to the concern, emailing both students and staff about the disruption. Xavier has confirmed that there are no food safety concerns in the dining facility and that this outburst does not reflect the quality of food service that they provide. Xavier is committed to providing a safe dining experience for students and hopes to ease students' minds over this issue. This story is still developing. For any concerns or questions, please contact Auxiliary Services.
On Election Day, City Cable partnered with Xavier's PPP students to cover election results as the numbers rolled in a special titled Behind the Yard Signs. After spending the semester researching and partnering with local election campaigns, students came together to present their predictions and opinions about what these numbers meant. Hosted by two PPP Xavier alumni, Megan Guthrie and Charla Hale, as well as WVXU journalist Ann Thompson. More recently, data analytics students have become a part of the show, breaking down trends and creating charts and graphs based on the research they conducted. Closer to home, the DIF department also had a couple of students sent to both the City Cable studio in City Hall, as well as the Board of Election running both sound and audio for the live event. What a great experience for all of our Xavier students getting to work on real-life campaigns in our city, as well as local live TV. That's all for our weekly news. Up next is Lauren for your weather report.
The Cincinnati Parks Foundation is a community-driven, nonprofit organization that works to protect the parks of Cincinnati. AJ Coffey tells us more.
The Cincinnati Parks Foundation started in 1995, so we have invested over $100 million into Cincinnati parks. They call Cincinnati parks the people's parks, and that's what we're here to do, is to make sure that every Cincinnatian knows that they have these beautiful parks that were built and maintained for them. Our strategic pillars are Create, Conserve, Connect. Create is really capital projects, so big infrastructure changes that we do within our parks. Right now we're working on Owl's Nest Park in Evanston and East Walnut Hills to rebuild a historic pavilion, create more accessible walkways, new lighting, and features like that. We also have a strategic pillar of conservation. So every year we plant at least 2,000 new trees in Cincinnati parks. And we work with volunteers to remove invasive species like honeysuckle from our woods and remove litter through our volunteer program called the Obliterators. And then what I think is maybe even most important is connect, is making sure that our parks are welcoming spaces that bring communities together. Every single park is really a natural community center, and we want to make sure that everyone knows that they're welcome to come in, and Cincinnati parks are free to use and enjoy. So many ways that you can get involved with the Cincinnati Parks Foundation. Of course, we're always welcoming donations of any size to support our ongoing projects. We also have a lot of volunteer programs that go on. You can attend one of our events as a volunteer. You can join our Obliterators program, which is a litter pickup program that we do every month in a different park. But also you support the Cincinnati Parks Foundation when you go into a Cincinnati park and you enjoy it. That's what we want to see.
Hi, I'm Lauren Everling with your weekend weather update. For Friday's weather, we have a high of 56, and a low of 38. Moving to Saturday, we have a high of 63 and a low of 48. And lastly, with Sunday, we have a high of 59 and a low of 46. A pretty gloomy weekend here with mostly cloudy and rainy weather. In other weather news, Hurricane Melissa was an erratic and extremely powerful Category 5 hurricane that formed in the Caribbean Sea on October 21st and dissipated on November 4th in the North Atlantic Sea. During peak intensity, it sustained wind speeds of 185 miles an hour and a minimum central pressure of 892 millibars. Hurricane Melissa is tied in the number 3 spot on the list of most intense Atlantic hurricanes. It is tied with the Labor Day hurricane in 1935, and this record-breaking hurricane made landfall on New Hope, Jamaica on October 28th. That's all for your weekend weather, and we'll be right back with Gus on sports.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your sports host, Gus Cornwell, and welcome back to Xavier Sports. This past weekend, the Los Angeles Dodgers won the World Series over the Toronto Blue Jays in a series that went a full 7 games. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was named the World Series MVP for his heroic performances throughout the series, but no better than his Game 7 outing where he shut the door in a final inning on the potential Blue Jays comeback. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. In the NFL, your Cincinnati Bengals are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers after taking a week off during their bye. The Bengals look to bounce back after their Week 9 performance against the Bears where they lost by only a single point. I'm no expert, but it's safe to say the Bengals are in some hot water for the rest of this year. In more somber news, as mentioned earlier, former Bengals tight end and broadcaster Bob Trumpy passed this week at the age of 80. Trumpy, a man of many talents, was known on and off the field. Along with his 4 Pro Bowl appearances, Trumpy was a nationally recognized broadcaster and loved by all who knew him. Bill Dennison of 700 WLW said he was, quote, simply the best. Many thoughts and prayers to his friends and family during this time. As for your Xavier Musketeers, only one word comes to mind, and that's success. An outstanding showing was put on by your women's soccer team this Thursday as they destroyed number 3 ranked UConn in the Big East semifinals 7-0. They move on to the Big East Finals game against number 1 Georgetown this Sunday. Do they have what it takes to beat the best? Find out. As for your men's team, they will take on DePaul right here at home tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure to show up and support your men's soccer team in their last game of the season. In the world of basketball, our women's team is playing their second game of the season tonight against Purdue Fort Wayne right here in the Cintas Center at 6:30 p.m. Your Musketeers are coming into this game hot as they started the season 1-0 with a win over New Haven, 53-46. Same can be said for your men's team. Your Musketeers are coming in with a winning streak of their own as they start the year 2-0 with wins over Marist and Lemoyne. Their next game will be against Santa Clara on November 10th here at home, so make sure you get your tickets while you still can. Well, folks, that's a wrap on your weekly sports report. Have a great weekend, Muskies, and remember, go X!